Meanwhile, the CDC is investigating how a Dallas nurse who treated a man who eventually died from Ebola got the disease herself. It blames a breach in protocol. Officials say the nurse was wearing protective gear while caring for Thomas Duncan, but she may have gotten the virus while removing the gear. Angela Davis spent the day looking into the challenges that hospital workers face in treating people with infectious diseases.
Carrie Jo Kane is a registered nurse at Children's Hospital in St. Paul, but over the summer she spent 2 weeks in Sierra Leone showing hospital workers how to protect themselves as they treat Ebola patients.
We went through, three days of training everybody, and everybody was trained.
So after you wear it and potentially have something splashed on it, you have to be very careful in how you take it off.
Exactly.
So okay.
Exactly, because taking off is the most critical.
She says written instructions and illustrations like those provided by the CDC are helpful, but they are not enough.
But they don't get to do hands-on. And so be able to do hands-on is so important. And a lot of them will tell you, oh yes, I understand. But then you try and do it and they don't.
Right.
So be able to actually do it made the difference.
Nurses in Oakland, California agree. They held a demonstration on Sunday calling for more training to deal with potential Ebola patients. Earlier this month, emergency room doctors at Hennepin County Medical Center showed us the protective measures they take with quarantined patients. They reminded us that Ebola is spread by direct contact with body fluids like blood, sweat, and urine.
Most of the risk occurs if you do have any blood or diarrhea or other stuff on you that has viral particles in it. If you, in the process of taking it off, drag some of that onto your skin and then maybe wipe your eyes or something, that's how most of the healthcare providers are getting infected.
The doctors say that while wearing that protective gear, you could easily spread the Ebola virus to a surface in the room. Some local hospitals tell us it's their protocol to have a buddy system of sorts. There would be a second person watching you take off your gear to make sure you do it properly. Now, there has been some talk of designating just a handful of hospitals across the nation as the places where suspected Ebola victims should be treated, Frank.
Forget how scary it can be on the front lines like that.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Angela.